So in this case, a real central part of our operation is to the tag browser for being able to find things. It's a pretty simple tool to use. In this case, we're a plant that has 34,000 tags. And so we're looking at 34,000 tags. It doesn't make any difference whether you have 250,000, a million, it operates about the same speed. So they had a problem on a boiler that they said, hey, we had an efficiency problem. Can you go back and find where that occurred at so we can see what was going on at the time or if we did any repairs? So I know the BLR is the boilers start with that or have that in the name. So now we have BLR and we're have BLR 10 and 11 and 9 and we're down to 175 tags that we are looking at. But then we say star 9. I say, I know it's boiler 9. I don't know if it's 0, 9 or 9. So I do star 9, and now we're down to 41 tags. So then we type FI. I'm looking for flows. So I do FI for flow input, but that's not quite the one. They also have FT for flow transmitter. So I'm seeing the flow that's what I wanted. I've got the airflow, gas flow, oil flow. So what I want to do is get several. I want to get the gas flow because I'm looking at the efficiency here. I want to look at the steam flow, so I picked that tag. And I probably need to get the oil flow because I'm not sure whether they were using it. And I double click on the left-hand side and up pops the trend for the 3 tags. So now I have the gas flow, oil flow, and the steam flow. So I'm going to go down and go back 30 days and take a look at the data. And the green tag, the oil flow, is flatline, so I X on that and get him out of the way. And I've got the 2 flag tags I'm interested in, is gas flow and the steam flow. And I want to look at their efficiency, but rather than do a complicated calculation of efficiency, we just want to get a rough idea when that was. So I'm going to go change the range to about 140. Of course, I played with that so I know what it is, and that's going to lay the pink tag on top of the blue tag. So they are very relational, of course, because gas and steam, and that's what you'd expect. So right on top. So a deviation from that would tell us if there is an efficiency issue. So I'm going to go back to like 700 days or so. Before I do that, I'm going to go to the time type and say, let's look at hourly data, because if I'm going to look at a couple of years worth of data, I want it to be quiet. It'd just be too noisy. So that quietened it down. And then I'm going to come down at the bottom down there and type in that I want 700 days, because they said it's in the last year sometime. So this shows 700 days of the gas flow and steam flow tags. And the pink's right on top of the blue for the most part. But there's an area in there where you can see the blue, which means the gas has gotten higher. Gas is blue. So our efficiency had to been bad during that time. So I'm going to highlight in that area. And I'm going to shift it over a little bit, because over on the left, I can kind of see where it started. So it started the first week of June over there on the left. You can see where the blue's starting to get a little higher than the pink. So I'm going to highlight from about in there and highlight over. It was high there. We had it down there for a little bit, and it gets worse and worse. And over to the next down is about, and it gets okay at the end of that. So that's the period. It started about the first week of June, and it ran for about 57 days there at the bottom. You can see the white writing. So we have our answer, 1st of June and 57 days. And now they will go look in the maintenance records and take a look at anything correlated to that time.